Hi guys, welcome back. Thanks for joining me for today's video. It's going to be a very chilled out, chatty, casual one today. I am here in beautiful Antigua. I've just come into my room after a day on the beach and I thought I would catch up with you guys about some of my beauty essentials for when I travel. It's getting to that time of year where some of us are planning our summer vacations, so I thought it might be useful to share with you a few of my essentials. So I've whittled it down to 10 categories, let's say. I've got a few products in each category. So I'm just gonna get straight stuck in there, and I feel like the obvious one to start with is SPF, and I do have a few favorites that I keep going back to. Number one for me is P20. I just find their cream, especially, well, actually it's an oil, they're once a day for me. Just I never burn with it, and you really do only need to apply it once a day. I've actually got the factor 15 with me because I also love Pizbuin. Pizbuin is one of my favorite brands. I love the smell, I love the packaging, and I love the products. This is SPF 30, it's their instant glow, so it gives your skin a bit of a sparkle when you first put it on. So it's great for those first few days on holiday when you just want your skin to look a little bit better. And then to be honest, I'll normally top up with something like the P20. As I said, this is factor 15, but I do find that I get a better tan with P20 than I do with Pizbuin. I also love the SPF 50 spray, which has come out recently with La Roche-Posay. This is so important for any areas that potentially do get a little bit more burnt. I like to make sure that my face is ultra protected. I don't want any early wrinkles or signs of sun damage on my face. Also on my décolleté area, I like to make sure that's totally covered. So this is a fantastic way of just topping up your sun protection during the day. It really is as easy as misting it on for extra protection. I wouldn't advise using this alone, but more as a top up. So what I do like to use on my face at the beginning of the day is a factor 50. This is the 8-hour cream face moisturizer with SPF 50, and this is what I just use on a daily basis. I wake up, I wash my face, and I put this on to totally protect my face from any kind of sun damage. It's not an all-day product, so it is important to top it up with something like this, or you can just apply another layer of this after you come out to sea, or if you get your face wet, anything like that. Just make sure to keep reapplying this, but so important to make sure that your face is totally protected. It's just not worth getting any burn. I think it's been a good year or so since I've got sunburn, because now I'm just so careful. Even factor 30 is the lowest I'll go now, because what I prefer to do is actually fake tan while I'm away. So that brings me nicely onto my next beauty essentials. Now I always take fake tan with me when I go on holiday. I like to fake tan before I go and then keep my tan topped up and even intensify it while I travel. So I take two things with me, a body tan and a face specific tan. At the moment I'm really liking the Bondi Sands Ultra Dark. I feel that it's just such a natural colour. It's not as expensive as Vita Liberata, which I do absolutely also adore, but this one's just a little bit more affordable, so great because you do use quite a lot of it when you're away because you just want to get super dark. So for me, this is the colour that I absolutely adore, Ultra Dark. This is what I'm wearing right now. I feel like it looks pretty natural, and a lot of people have been congratulating me on my tan despite the fact we've only been here 2 days, and that's because I've got my little secret weapon with me. I do also like to bring something for the face because, as I mentioned, with SPF 50 I don't really get that much of a tan on my face. So this is from Garnier Ombre Solaire. It's their No Streaks Bronzer Self-Tanning Dry Mist, and with this I just get a perfectly natural sun-kissed look on my face. So what I like to do after using a micellar water in the mornings, I'll just spray this evenly all over my face, making sure to do the sides, under the neck, etc. And it just gives a super natural tan. Really simple holiday essential, and I would definitely recommend getting this so that your face can be the same colour as your body. So if you're fake tanning on holiday, you need to make sure that your tan looks as good as it possibly can. So you want to make sure you are exfoliating while you're away. I have a couple of essentials that I like to bring with me. First of all is a body scrub, and this is from the new brand Being by Sanctuary. So you can get this in Boots, and this is their chili, mango and tonka bean body scrub. So I don't know about you, but for me, Sanctuary, when I think of that brand, I think of their body scrubs, while Being is their new, kind of younger, edgier sister brand. And I actually went to Ibiza to discover the brand recently, absolutely fell in love with all of their products. They all smell amazing. They literally smell good enough to eat, but don't eat them, as tempting as it might be. So yeah, this is the mango and tonka bean, and oh my god, it literally smells like a bag of Starburst has exploded in your body scrub. It's actually making my mouth water right now. And what I absolutely love about this is that it's a scrub that's really actually very grainy. So it really gets rid of any of those dead skin cells, ensuring that your natural tan lasts longer and your skin is prepared for your fake tan as well. This is one of the strongest but also gentlest, if that makes sense, exfoliating scrubs that I've ever tried. And for me, it's an essential for when I'm going to fake tan. But the fragrance of this as well just makes it such a pleasure to use. and a real treat for when you're on holiday. So once again, it's affordable, it's from Boots. Highly, highly recommend this. But then when you've got your fake tan on, perhaps you don't want something quite as harsh as this, then I would recommend packing some exfoliating gloves. These are from Soap and Glory. I just use whatever shower gel the hotel provides and give myself a nice gentle scrub to ensure that my fake tan is fading evenly and my real tan is building evenly. So yeah, I always have some exfoliating gloves with me in my suitcase whenever I go away. Moving on to hair, and the sun, the sea and salt water can play havoc with long hair, especially if it's bleached like mine. So I always have to take a mask with me when I travel. At the moment I am using the Garnier Ultimate Blends 3-in-1 mask. This is their wholesome nourisher, and not only does this smell absolutely incredible, but it's affordable and it really works wonders on my hair. I like to take a big scoop of this when my hair is towel dried, and then actually I've still got some in right now. I've had some in all day. Yeah, so when I towel dry my hair, I just take a scoop of this and plaster it through the ends. That is pretty much the only thing that will allow me to brush my hair, otherwise I just find I have dreadlocks, especially after a day on the beach. But by using a mask instead of just a normal conditioner, it really helps to deeply nourish the hair, which if your hair is bleached or if you do have trouble with tangled hair when you're away, I would highly, highly recommend. This one is actually 3-in-1. You can wash it out when you're in the shower, you can leave it in dry hair to smooth away any flyaways. So while it is quite big, I think it's worth the space and the weight in your suitcase, because I honestly wouldn't even like to think what my hair is like if I didn't bring something like this on a holiday with me. So sticking with the hair theme, my next essential is my wet brush. I do not know what I would do without this, especially on holiday. It's pretty much a godsend for anyone with bleached or knotty hair like me. I used to spend literally hours trying to brush my hair before I got a wet brush, but now it just seems like a problem from the past. I use it in the shower, I use it when my hair is full of deep conditioner, so definitely an essential if you have knotty hair like mine. And then also when I travel for my hair, I absolutely have to bring with me my Invisibobbles. I have a selection of colours with me. I've got clear, pink and neon yellow. The neon ones are my least favourite. I like the clear ones, and also the blush pink ones, which I know you guys noticed quite a lot when I was wearing it with a little gold charm. I'll leave them all linked down below. But Invisibobbles just stop my hair strands from snapping, they stop my hair getting tangled, and they're super easy to take in and out. So I remember before I really discovered Invisibobbles, I would just use normal hair bubbles, and then you know what it's like if you're snorkeling or if you're on a beach and it's windy, you got a little bit of sand in your hair can properly get so knotted around those old school hair bubbles, but I just never have any problems with Invisibobbles. So these now always come with me on my summer trips. Okay, so now getting to my last few essentials. I never go anywhere without my Sonic Chic toothbrush. This is just the handiest little device ever. It basically is a normal electric toothbrush. You've got a little button there to turn it on, but it comes in this incredibly handy and very, very hygienic travel case. They've got loads of cute designs. I used to have a blue floral one and I used it so much it was practically falling apart. Now I've got this cute little, also floral with the word love on it, but for me these are just so practical. I take them on the airplane with me. You can just chuck it into your toiletry bag, and because it's got the little lid, you know that it's not going to get any hair or dirt or makeup on it. So this just comes with me everywhere, whether it's a UK break, sleepover, traveling, etc. Similar kind of deal with the new Venus Snap. I say new, they've been around for a few years, but it's in a pink case now, which I love, of course. So this just basically means that you don't need to worry about your razors being floating around in your suitcase, which could potentially be very dangerous. And also you don't need to worry about the head getting all manky. And you know, the heads that have got like the moisture bars, they would just be absolutely disgusting in your suitcase. But you can actually put any head you want on this, but it's just tiny and it comes in this little travel pouch. So very nifty gadget for taking on holiday with you. I know they're kind of expensive, but I would recommend just getting one because you can always replace the heads on them and they're just seriously convenient. And then my last two essentials are both body oils, both very different reasons for why I bring them. So first of all, I have the Avon Skin So Soft oil, and I don't know if you guys know about this, but there's kind of a rumor, which is most definitely true because I have tried it out myself, that this is also a very effective mosquito and insect repellent. So I like to use this in the evenings, just almost as like a finishing touch. Just spritz myself with this, not intending it as a body oil, but more as an insect repellent that doesn't absolutely stink. Apparently they use it in the army for insect repellent as well, but it's a dry oil spray. It doesn't have any nasty smells. It has quite a pleasant smell actually. It's not insect repellent-y, but it does the trick. But an oil that does have an amazing smell and that I do use more as a luxury is the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess oil. So I totally ran out of this last year. I used it so much on all my summer holidays, so I now have the new one. This is a body oil, it does leave you quite shimmery because it has got these little gold sparkling particles in there. But what I love most about this is, of course, the fragrance. For me, Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess is just one of those smells that will always remind me of holidays. Absolutely love it. And I've tried a lot of these kind of designer body oils, and this one has the most strong fragrance in there. So you don't even need to bring a perfume with you. Just spritz this on your arms, on your shoulders, then that is your fragrance sorted for the evening. So big fan of this one. So I feel like that may have been a little bit more than 10, but hopefully you guys enjoyed hearing my holiday beauty essentials. I would love to know what your essentials are as well. So if you've got any pieces that maybe I've forgotten or that you find amazing for when you go on holiday, then please let me know in the comments below and share your essentials with everybody else that might be reading the comments. So thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and give a thumbs up for more travel videos as well, more chatty casual videos like this if you like this kind of thing as well. And that's all from me. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.